Today we're making a creamy chicken tortilla soup. This thing's rich, comforting, and still easy enough for a busy weeknight. It's full of flavor and all comes together in one pot. So let's make it happen, Captain. Alright, first thing we're going to do, get you a big pot, get your oven set to a medium-high heat, and we're going to put 1 tablespoon of canola or vegetable oil, just a really light oil in it. You don't want to use olive oil. Put that in your pot, and we're going to sear our chicken. So we're going to let our oil get good and warm and then put those chicken breasts on it. We got about a pound, pound and a half of just boneless, skinless chicken breast. I put some salt and pepper on both sides just to give it a little seasoning. We're going to put it down in this oil and let it sear for about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. Now, your chicken's not going to be fully cooked. That's okay. We're going to put it back in the pot a little bit later and finish cooking it. But let it sear on both sides. Alright, this is what you're looking for with your chicken. We just want it to have a nice brown on each side. You want to take that out, put it on a plate and set it to the side for now. You want to turn your pan down to a medium, and then we're going to add in, this is 1 small yellow onion that I chopped up. We're going to put that in, and then this is a jalapeno, seeded and just diced up real fine. We're going to put that in, and we're just going to move this around, let it saute for about 3 or 4 minutes and scraping up any of those browned bits as we cook it. Alright, we're going to put 3 cloves of minced garlic into our pot, and we just want to brown that until it's fragrant, just about 30 seconds. Then we're going to add in our spice. This is 1 teaspoon of chili powder. We're going to dump that in. This is a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to put that in. This is a teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika, whichever. I like the smokiness in mine, so I'm putting smoked paprika in. We're going to saute that for just about 30 seconds. We want our spices to bloom, to open up, and it'll make them a little stronger, a little... Alright, now we're going to start building out our soup more. This is 32 ounces of chicken broth. We're going to put that in. And this is 1 15-ounce can of tomatoes with green chili, rotel, whatever you want to call it. Don't drain it. Put it in the full can. Ouch, I just burnt myself. We're going to get this up to a gentle boil, and then we'll reduce the heat to a good simmer and put our chicken in and let it finish cooking. So let me get mine there and we'll be right back. Alright, we got our broth or base going. Going to put our chicken back in, nestle them down into the broth base. We want a good simmer, and then we're going to cover this and let it simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes until our chicken's cooked through. Yes. Alright, chicken's been cooking for 15 minutes. Get one of these out, and we're going to probe it. Make sure it's done. The BP says she good. We're going to take the chicken out of our broth for now. Just set it on a plate, and then we need to shred this up. Alright, I'm going to break out my handy dandy chicken shredder. You can use forks, you can chop it, dice it, you can do whatever you want. And you just put your chicken in there, turn it around a little bit, and it shreds it up all nice and pretty. Just like that. I'm going to get mine finished shredding, and then we'll be right back. This is where we set our soup apart from everybody else. This is 1 1/3 cup of just whole milk. This is a 1/3 cup of Masa Harina. It's a corn flour. Should be able to get it at most any grocery stores. So what we're going to do, we're going to slowly start adding this to our milk and stirring it until we get it combined into this cold milk. Make sure you stir it enough that it's smooth. You don't want it all clumpy and a mess in here. We got our broth base for our soup simmering. We've got our masa and milk. Now we're going to slowly pour this in to our mixture, stirring it while we do, because we want this to begin to combine with what we got. We've got our masa and milk mixture put in. Got it all stirred up. See, you don't see any big clumps of the flour in it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to simmer this thing uncovered for about 5 to 7 minutes. What we're trying to do is get it to thicken up a little bit. You do want to stir it occasionally. Don't skip this step. This is why a lot of tortilla soups taste more like broth. This makes it thicker and hearty. So I'm going to get mine back to a simmer, and then I'll be back to show you what we're working with. Alright y'all, look at this. I mean, it already looks like this is going to be something amazing. Look in that pot. Now it's time to add our chicken back. So we're going to take all that shredded chicken, put it back in the pot. This is 1 can of black beans and 1 can of pinto beans that I just dumped in a colander, drained them, rinsed them off, and let them dry good. So we're going to put those in. And this is 1 good size heaping cup of frozen corn. We're going to put that in. Alright, we're going to mix all this in good. Then we got 2/3 cup of heavy cream. We're going to put that in. We want to warm this cream in our soup. We do not want it to boil. We don't want the fats to break apart from the heat. We just want it to get warm. Keep your temperature down. Put that in, mix it till it's good and combined. We've got our soup off of the heat. Now we're going to stir in a 1/4 cup of sour cream. You just want to mix in the sour cream until it's all blended and smooth. Now we've got that done, this is the part that you get to taste it. See if you want to add a little more salt and pepper. Y'all know I'm a pepper guy, so I'm going to put about a 1/4 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper in mine and mix that in. But you season it to your preference. I'm going to scoop a little of this up, show you how we finish this thing off. Alright, we're going to take some Monterey Jack that I shredded up. We're just going to sprinkle this across the top. We're going to take some crushed up tortilla chips. We're going to kind of sprinkle that around in there. Don't get too crazy, just a little bit. And then I got some fresh cilantro. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. Now you can throw some avocado on it. You can sprinkle it with some lime juice. This is the way I do mine. Look at that. Tell me that ain't pretty right there. I mean, that ought to get you fired up. Alright y'all, we're going to take a taste test of this thing right here. Son. This is the way tortilla soup should taste. You can take taco night and throw them tacos out in the yard. Make this. Especially if it's cold outside, you need something comforting and warm you up and make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. This is the way to do it right here. Make this, it'll be in your weekly rotation. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you decide to make this, leave me a comment. I'd love to know how it turns out for you. Also, if you want more comfort food recipes, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. We do a video about every week. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you down the road. God bless.